Hello everyone, this is a Maokai guide. This video will include abilities, masteries, matchup, item order, pros and cons. Now, let's together take a look at the pros and cons of Maokai. First, look at the pros. Easy to get vision. Good ultimate for objectives and disengage. Damage is high for being a tank. Good crowd control, really tanky. Good engage, easy to peel for ADC. And now, look at the cons. Early game is weak, very team dependent, low mana pool, needs to scale. Aftershock is super strong for Maokai, since all abilities but your E proc the rune. So anytime you engage, disengage, or peel, you will automatically get a lot tankier from it. This will allow you to survive even longer when diving into the enemy team, and even get some chunk damage off. In the build, you will be getting quite a bit of health, so Font of Life is going to help you heal your alias a ton. Like we've mentioned, all your abilities apply CC, so no matter what you do, you will be able to make use of the rune a lot. Bone plating is great in providing you with a better early game. It will block a lot of damage on the early engages, and just in general, it will make it so even if you engage with the Poke build, you still are super tanky. Revitalize goes really well with both your passive and with the healing you will do Font of Life, giving you that extra little bit of healing that might just clutch up a fight. We are taking magical footwear to save some gold and rush into our movement items faster. I feel that this will give you the most value for taking the Inspiration Tree second, which we really want for biscuit delivery. This is the big reason why we go for Inspiration in our secondary tree. Like we said before, Maokai's base mana is really low, so getting the biscuits is going to help you greatly in the early game and also give you some bonus mana for later in the game. Depending on the opponent's situation and the game's composition, you can make these selections. You can choose Steel Shoulder Guards, Health Potion, and Stealth Ward as your starting items. After first base back, for your early item pick, you can go for Winged Moonplate or Chain Vest and Boots. Up to 20 minutes, you can consider purchasing Dead Man's Plate, Boots of Swiftness, and Even Shroud. For your full build, after getting Abyssal Mask recently, you can continue with Anathema's Chains. These champs are strong against Maokai at most phases of the game. Twitch, Taric, Zillion, Alistar, Leona. These champs are weak against Maokai at most phases of the game. Pike, Blitzcrank, Yuumi, Karma, Swain. Maokai's passive is one of the reasons that he becomes so tanky. Every so often, your next auto attack will become empowered and heal you for a percentage of your max health, scaling from 6% to 13%. The cooldown of your passive is reduced by 4 seconds every time you use an ability or get hit by an enemy ability. If you are above 95% health, then your passive will not be used. Your Q sends out a shockwave that deals a good chunk of magic damage and slows everyone by 99% for a quarter of a second. Anyone that stands near you while you use it is stunned and knocked back up to 300 unit, depending on how close they stand to you when they get hit. Your W is one of your strongest abilities. It is a point-and-click dash that can be targeted on any enemy unit. This means both champions as well as minions. The dash has some travel time, but while you are traveling, you will follow the enemy no matter how far away they go. While traveling, you are also untargetable. On arrival, you deal magic damage and root the target for 1 to 1.4 seconds. Your E is a great zoning tool and allows you to gain a lot of control on the map. It allows you to throw a sapling to a targeted location. The sapling stays in that place for 30 seconds, revealing the area around it, like a sort of mini ward. If an enemy unit walks near the sapling, then the sapling will chase the target for 2.5 seconds, or until it collides with it. Once it does, it will explode, dealing percentage health magic damage and slowing enemies by 35% for 2 seconds. Your ultimate is amazingly strong in team fights or to catch people out. Whenever you use it, it will send out a large number of brambles that will move forward at a slow pace. When it collides with a champion, it will deal damage, root them based on how long the ult traveled. It is good to know that if an enemy champion gets hit by your ultimate, then the bramble will stop there and not continue going forward.